What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kelvin Collins, and I'm back with another trade recap for this week. Last week I didn't make recap video because I didn't trade throughout last week. I was just off my chart. I didn't trade anything on any pair because I only trade gold and BTC and also currency pair like Euro USD. These are the three pairs I focus on. But last week I didn't get to trade anything. So this week, which was on the 5th of March, I bought a profit account, a 10k profit account, and on Wednesday, I didn't analyze the chart on Monday. I didn't analyze the chart on Tuesday because I was taking my break off from the chart. So on Wednesday, I was like, okay, good. Then I had the motivation to come to my chart and look for opportunity to make money or lose money in the forex market. Okay, but anyways, let me take you guys to XAUSD because I only trade on Tuesday. Sorry, I trade on Wednesday, Thursday, and also on Friday. Normally, I don't trade on Fridays, but I saw opportunity. I don't want to let it go, so I had to trade that on Friday. So now let me take you guys to let me start off with XAUSD. So what did I see here? I see that price came here mitigating this demand zone, pushed to the upside. So we have impulse, more like price came down here to take out liquidity. Okay, more like price came here to take out liquidity, mitigate the zone, and push to the upside. So now we are having two zones. I have two zones that looking out for. First of all, I have almost three zones here. This is the zone 1, zone 2, and the third zone here that I'm looking to buy. So now price is currently at this current zone. As of March 5th of March, price is currently reacting from this zone, not this one, from this point. Yeah, as of 5th of March, this was where price was. Sorry, I don't have replay on this chart. So this was where price was. So I saw that price came here mitigating the 4 hours, more like order block, and reacted to the upside. I was now like, okay, price has made new low and new high. So let me just jump to 1 hour. It's more visible on 1 hour. So when I saw this, I saw that price has made a new low and a new high. So I was not like, where is the nearest demand zone? Where is the nearest demand zone? All these parts, this entire part, they are not in the chart. They are not included. They are like at the point I was analyzing the charts, this white point is not included. Okay, so now let's head over to 15 minutes because I have to go to 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, so when I got to 15-minute time frame, I saw that price made this new low and a new high, and now this is London low and London, more like London high. So I was not like, okay, where is price currently reacting to? And at this point, I saw that price was reacting off from this demand zone because I know that price is ready to make what, an impulse move to the upside. I was not like, okay, good, I'm looking to make the impulse move with the market too as well. Okay, so because it was reacting from a demand zone, so I was not like, okay, good, this is the nearest demand zone price is reacting off from. So I didn't take opportunity. I didn't do anything at this point because I was still more like asleep. So when I woke up, I saw that price was reacting off from this zone as well, which was more like a supply zone. So I'll call this the 15-minute supply zone. 15 minutes. So this was more like the 15-minute supply zone price was expecting at this point. So what did I have to do? I had to go to 5 minutes time frame. When I got to 5 minutes time frame, what was I looking for? I wasn't even executing anything. I wasn't rushing myself. I wasn't doing anything much on 5 minutes time frame, right? So now what did I see on 5 minutes time frame? I had to analyze this move that swept the low and swept the high. So I saw that this was a break, this was another break, this was another break, this was another break of structure like that, like that. So I noticed that price was, this was the nearest demand zone that price came all the way down to, pushed up, right? Came back down, pushed up, came back down, pushed up. As soon as price got to this point, what was my take on it? I was like, okay, where is possible demand zone? So I had to go to 1 minute time frame. Now let me show you one thing I spot on 1 minute time first. This thing was just on 1 minute time frame. I execute this during Asian section. That was why I was targeting the next supply, not even looking for price to make that big impulse move anymore, because it is during Asian section. So I wasn't expecting anything much. I was not even expecting price to come and take out the eye or do sort of magic. So I was just following what I saw. So I saw that this was a demand zone at this point. Let me make this large. So I spot that this was a demand zone, and why the price respect this demand zone, I saw that there was more like a liquidity that price came to sweep, right? After it's a break of structure and it's a valid demand zone, right? So this was the liquidity price came to sweep, tapping into the zone. And what did I see from there? I saw that price gave also swept this low. After sweeping the low, what did I get? I got I got a change of character at this point, a bullish change of character. So I was not like, okay, good. Now that I have a change of character, this is going to be the next point I'm waiting for price to come back to, and I'm going to buy from, right? So I was still looking at the market for price to come and respect this supply zone, which price did, coming back here to give us a valid mitigation. Still, I wasn't doing anything. So let me turn on this Asian section of the thing. Okay, I think it's turned on. All right, good. So I have a change of character. I have a break of structure. Okay, I have a break of structure. As soon as I have a break of structure, where is the nearest demand zone? As soon as price has given me a break of structure, I have this point as a next demand zone, right? Uh, Sorry, I had to label that as 1 hour because I don't have 1 minute um demand zone. So price came all the way back after identifying this break of structure. Price did not mitigate the demand zone. Instead, it creates what? Liquidity, creating a trap, creating liquidity, creating a trap also, right? So we have this break of structure. We have this BOS. So this was the trap price created. Let me make this color red. Uh, this was a smart money trap price created, right? This was a smart money trap because price break structure, making this a new low, more like coming back here to sweep this low. So price created this trap for traders at this point. But me, I already know the main origin where price is likely going to come to. People will see this as a liquidity sweep, break of structure and stuff like that. But me, I was waiting for this main origin for price to come back to the main origin, and I was going to execute. So what did price do? Price came all the way here. You seen some reactions, but did not move, give a valid move. But remind me, price mitigate this 5 minute supply zone, come down, pushed up, come down, respecting the next supply zone. So I was already looking out for the next supply zone at this point. But my mind was to buy XAUSD, not to sell XAUSD. So what did I wait for? I wait for price to mitigate this. So as soon as price mitigates, price swept the low, giving me a what? A change of character. Okay, because I already have a trap. I have two zones there. So I have a change of character. So what was I waiting for? I was waiting for price to come back again to this 1 minute zone. Then I started buying from here. I made about $150 from off of this trade. One of was it 120 or 150? Yeah, I made this from this trade. So I know it is during Asian section. I wasn't targeting the external eye or anything like that. I was just respecting what supply and demand was doing at that point. So as soon as price got to my supply zone, I opt out. Like I literally just took my profit and closed the trade, waiting for London open. So this was how I was able to make this on XAUSD by 6 a.m. just using confirmation entry to buy at this point. So now let me head over back to 4 hours. So when I noticed that price was coming down aggressively after I've taken out my profit, I saw that price was coming down aggressively. I was like, oh no, that demand zone up there has filled. Where is the next zone? Where is the next demand zone that if price is coming back to, that might wants to push price to the upside again? Where is the next demand zone? Let me go back to 15 minutes time frame. Still that same concept, guys. Still that same concept. Just after price create an origin, do not mitigate the origin, creating a trap, push to the upside and run away. Still that same concept I applied at this point. So now what do we have here? Price swept the low, push to the upside, breaking the high. So the concept I have at 6 a.m. that was also the concept I had on 10 a.m. on Thursday. So still that same concept. Now look at this candlestick, this black candlestick where this box is. Now this was the candlestick that create one move, price range inside of it before what expanding to the upside. So now this is now my main origin from the 4 hours refined to 15 minutes time frame, which is my order block. So all this tiny move inside of it do not really affect me. So I was not like, okay, good, this is going to be a smart money trap because there are traders looking to buy from here. Even me, I was also looking to buy from here, and I noticed that price was not even giving any massive move. I was like, okay, good, let me close out, but I didn't close out in loss on this. Okay, I had to use risk management on that. So I noticed that this is going to fail. What is the next one that if price comes to, I might start looking for? So I had to pick this one, taking this as a trap. I almost fell for the trap at that point because of this liquidity sweep and all this kind of stuff. So I had to go in aggressively at this point, target this supply zone at this point, and I gave few pips below. So this was a good one. This was 1 to 2. So as soon as price came to this my point, I'm out of the market. That was it for the day. I made good amount off of this trade on XAUSD. So now let me head over to BTC because I only took 2 trades. I took on Wednesday and Thursday on XAUSD. I will show you guys the history on my phone. So let me go to BTC USD. BTC USD was the trade I spot on Friday. Yeah, because I didn't see after actually after this move I caught on gold. After this move I caught on gold, price coming back to the supply zone, which I identified at this point. I was like, okay, good, I don't want to be trading anymore if price is looking like it's going sideways. After the mitigation, I'm expecting price to take out this high, but it's looking like it's gonna fall. So I had to close and walk away. So I wasn't doing anything anymore on Friday. I don't want to stress myself losing anything on Friday because I've already taken from the zone. No other zone for me to take from that is valid for me anymore. So I walked away from XAUSD. So I jumped over to BTC. So when I got to BTC, my favorite pair, let's start with 4 hours. I'm gonna make this video real quick. So when I got to BTC on at this time, notice our price reacted from the fair value gap, giving a change of character, make an impulse to the upside. So I have a new high and the new low. So all these things happening here are the internal structures. For me, it was an internal structure. I take it as an internal structure. So I jumped over to 1 hour time frame. So when I got to 1 hour time frame, I already have this low and this high as the internal structure, right? So I have a break of structure, a break of structure, which was the last break of structure. I have a change of character. I was not like, okay, since we have a change of character, I should be looking for opportunity to sell PCC at that point on Friday. So what did I do? I went over to 15 minutes time frame. I went over to 15 minutes time frame. Once I get to 15 minutes time frame, when I got to 15 minutes time frame, what was the thing I spot? I spot this liquidity price came down here to sweep. So I noticed that price was expecting supply zone on BTC. Like there was this mitigation here coming down, breaking structure, come back to the zone, sweep the liquid, sweep out this previous high. Okay, as soon as price came here, sweeping out this previous high with this week, come down aggressively, now push back. So I have a break of structure which is an internal break of structure for me after the change of character. So I have a break of structure indicates for me that this zone is very valid for me to start looking for sales, right? So what I was expecting on Friday, you can see it was on Friday. London open. So as soon as London came open, London mitigates my point of interest, and I already have my next demand zone. You can see that I have a break of structure, a break of structure. So I was targeting the next demand zone, which was down here. I didn't know that price. This was my initial full TP, but on Friday, I don't normally trade on Friday, but seeing this opportunity on BTC, I don't want to lose wasting or let this opportunity waste. So I had to target this, and besides, it's a prop firm. If I didn't close out my prop firm to the next week, anything might happen. So it's a prop firm account, so they obviously close on Fridays after market close. So I had to target this next zone, which was 1 to 2, and I made good amount. I think I make up to 200, yeah, $200 from this particular setup on BTC on Friday, and so that was it. And you can see that price still at this point here, price came to my full TP. Definitely, there's no way I'll be able to close the profit. Anyways, I'm gonna display that on my screen. Everything is gonna be on my screen right here. Okay. All right, guys. This is it. When I shared the profile on my WhatsApp, my personal WhatsApp group, so you can see the date is there. 7% made on the account within 3 trading days, and now you can see when I shared this setup in my group. Okay, this was when I was talking about the XA. So now this is more like smart money concept. Okay, this is the 5 minutes time frame because I have to refine my zone to 5 minutes. Now the reason why I was saying something to you, I don't just trade building, like I don't trade with creating my own strategy. No, strategy is out there, it's on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So what you have to do is just learn. Okay, all you have to do is just learn. Now this is how the strategy works, which is smart money concept. So price was coming from a low, making a lower high, making a lower low. Price came back to the supply zone. When price broke structure, smart money deals with market structure. So price broke structure, that's why I call it an internal break of structure. So price came back to the supply zone, mitigate the supply zone. So once price mitigate any supply zone, is meant to push it to the downside to break this old low, which is the lower low. Okay, this is the downtrend market, right? Okay, so after that, price came back to this supply zone again, broke structure and what? Do the same thing, broke it to the downside. So now I'm getting price to do what? To come back to do what? To do the same thing. To do the same thing, come back to this zone. Then continue to the downside. So you see, that's how market structure works. It might look very easy, but most times you might not expect it. If you create an opportunity like this, most times it might fail. Most times it might fail. So you see, so now I don't want to see price coming straight like this. Now I want to see price building something like this, which is liquidity, change of character for me to start selling. You get what I'm saying? So that is what I'm trying to do on this market. So let me make a video and send to you. You don't just create your own strategy and feel like you start knowing about it now. You have to learn it first. So this is the fact. I sent this setup by 8 a.m. in the morning. That was when I did the analysis, and by 5 p.m. that was when I started making